In recent weeks and months, we've seen a huge spike of illegal immigrants from Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador. And the question is, what does this tell us about how we enforce our immigration laws and how we should reshape our immigration laws? In my 2013 book, Shaping Our Nation, How Surges of Migration Transformed America and Its Politics, I looked at how the unanticipated surges of migration came from places that the experts didn't predict. And we're seeing something of that nature today with this surge of illegal, mostly underage immigrants from Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador. And the question is, who's responsible? Democrats are blaming it in part on Republicans' failure to pass a comprehensive immigration bill like the one the Senate passed in June 2013. But there's some blame on the Democrats' part, too. When they had supermajorities in the Congress in 2009, 2010, immigration legislation was not a priority for them. They came first with the stimulus package, with the Obamacare, Affordable Care Act, health care legislation. Neither Democratic House nor Democratic Senate passed an immigration bill when they had the votes to do so. I think that some of the responsibility has to be laid at the hands of President Obama. In June 2012, campaign season, he announced that he wasn't going to enforce immigration laws and deport a certain large category of illegal immigrants.
It makes no sense to expel talented young people who, for all intents and purposes, are Americans.
And it was a proposal that was generally supported by the public. These were people who had been brought over as children illegally across the border, who had met certain benchmarks, graduated from high school, enrolled in college, got a job, enlisted in the military, indicating that they had the potential to be solid citizens. And he said he just wasn't going to enforce the law against this group. We've now got a very large problem that's beyond the capacity of current government agencies to handle expeditiously. And I think that one of the things we've learned from this is that when you send signals out into the migration marketplace, you may find that you get a response from very much larger numbers of people and from unanticipated quarters. In a way that you never expected, and that has significant consequences across the country. There's a debate now what we should do. The president's asked for more money to process these individuals. He hasn't asked for a change in the law that would allow us to deport people back to these countries of origin. Some of the Republicans are saying we ought to do that. Some of the Democrats are saying we ought to treat these people like refugees from political persecution, as if they were people seeking asylum. And they cite the fact, which is accurate, that there are very high crime rates in their countries of origin, a lot of violence. So that's the state of the political debate right now, and Congress has got a few weeks before the August recess in which it can address those issues.